Hi there. This is my commentary video to sustainability modeling lecture number 9. And you can see this lecture it's about adding economic variables to sustainability models. If you follow what we've been doing in the class, we've been looking at different combinations of stock variables for sustainability issues. And we have been also looking at how these variables interact and actually how we can generate scenarios of the interaction of these variables. And we did that with the Handy model. We also saw that with the Wonderland model last week. What we haven't done so far is to incorporate some element that allows to make decisions or some decision-making criteria. And in many sustainability issues, decision-making comes down to some sort of economic analysis, being benefit cost in some cases, or one of the ones that's mostly employed is the value of time, the economic value of time, which is the one that we focus on in this lecture. So what we do this time is we sort of explore these issues with economic variables and how they can be incorporated into these sustainability models that we have been developing. So what you're going to see is that it really adds a layer of complexity, also a layer of makes it more interesting, the analysis itself. Another thing that we do in one of the videos in this lecture is that we go back and look at the tragedy of the commons case, which is a classical sustainability issue. I would probably say that it was one of the first sort of sustainability issues, even though it was not called like that at the time, that was formally explored, and where economic analysis actually has a good input. So you're going to see from now on in the remainder of this course, we will incorporate some level of decision-making variables into the models that we develop, so they actually have a little bit of a better package. And if you've seen what we have been doing, we've sort of been involving these models in complexity, from single stock to multiple stock interaction to scenario development and now to decision making. So we're trying to build up to those capabilities, because decision making is at the crux of sustainability issues. So I hope you enjoy the lecture and the videos, and you will also notice that in this lecture I left a few questions open for you to respond. The idea is that you sort of watch, you watch the lecture, watch the videos, look at the models, look at the questions, go back to the models, change something, look at the results, how they change, and come back to the discussion group and post your results so we can generate some discussion. Part of this format of the class, part of what's attractive about it is that we can actually generate this sort of community of learning. It's not just about you watching the videos or you watching the lectures and PowerPoints, and me talking to a PowerPoint is fairly boring if we leave it just at that. But if you go back, you change something in the models, you come back and post your results, then and we discuss them, the interaction becomes much more interesting. So a few of you have done that over the past few lectures, and I like it, but I haven't, I keep coming to the fact that I'm not seeing enough traffic in those discussions. So I think we're not taking full advantage of the opportunity of this, close group, small group interaction that we could be having, that could be very fruitful and from which we can all learn a lot. So I encourage you to do this, and go ahead. It'll make it a much better experience. Okay. Let's see what else. Next week, actually this week, on 28th of March, we have the blog posts due. So I expect to see those being delivered. You can, I think for the delivery, we need to arrange a medium. We can probably post them, on Facebook, but I will, let me post instructions for delivery. I mean, we might be able to do that, by email maybe, or if you have any ideas, please do suggest them. But I'm looking forward to reading what you've written. Okay. Other than that, that's pretty much all I had. I hope you enjoy your week. Enjoy the lecture. Take care.